fight, we got Kevin Quicksand Natividad facing off Danna Batgeral. This one coming in looking like Kevin's a 9-2 record, 5 TKOs, 1 submission, 3 decisions. His only 2 losses coming by knockout, and his last loss was not too long ago, about 6 months ago, and it was a vicious one, man. It was in the 3rd round. He's definitely got to get his head right. Danna Batgeral is coming off a knockout win in the 1st round off Guido Canetti. Canetti being an older fighter, I don't really put that too much stock into it. The fight before that, he had a decision loss. It was unanimous to Haley Atilang. Atilang's a good fighter, though. I actually have him in sort of not high regards, but I think he's a decent fighter. Other than that, the man's got a 8-2 record, so definitely hasn't had too many hiccups in his career. He is 31 years old, fighting out of Jackson's Winks camp and One Team Fight Center. This one they have Pitt at what, 1.5 over, or
for this fight here, it is for the over and under. They have that one at 2.5. It's a minus 170 for the over, plus 140 for the under 2.5 on this fight. Should be a tough one for Storm, which is Batgeral. Yeah, he's 8-2. He's at a minus 185 on the MyBookie odds. For Natividad, is a plus 155 underdog. Now for Natividad, coming out of Hawaii, 28 years old. 5'6", 70 reach. He did coming off that, like you mentioned, that loss to Miles Johns. He came in on that fight short notice. Lost to a devastating uppercut last year. For Batgeral, he did fight Guido Cananetti. He won with a nasty left hook, and then he also beat Kai France as well in a decision win back in 2013. This guy's coming out of Mongolia, like you mentioned, fighting out of Jackson Wink, so he does got some good training there. 4 knockout wins, 2 submissions, 2 decisions, and he has 2 decision losses. Mentioned that he did land that nice finishing hook against Canetti. He's good at defending the takedown. Not much of a side-to-side guy. I see on the feet, I see him back up straight up a lot. That's the one issue I do see him with. It is a tough one to call this fight. I am leaning toward Natividad slightly, but I do think this does have high potential at going the distance on this one.
Natividad's a plus 155 underdog, so yeah, I mean, if you're leaning that, that's definitely a good look for you. On the other hand, I'm going to be picking Batgeral again for the 2nd time. I just think he's going to put it on Natividad. Sometimes when you get knocked out like that, I mean, the way his head went back, Miles John did put a nasty uppercut on him, and it's only been 6 months, man. It's not too much time to get your brain right. Natividad is a warrior. I do see it possibly going under. It would either be under or a Natividad decision. I don't see it really going too many other ways. Other than that, man, I would probably pick it under again. I see a lot of finishes on this card.
Yeah, another thing with Kevin, he is really heavy on that lead leg, and it seems as if nobody ever kicks it out from underneath him, and maybe Batgeral is the guy to do that. He did get rocked with a mean right when he was fighting in Combate. He was able to recover and still get the win. Now with Natividad, he does got 5 knockouts, 1 submission, 3 decision wins, but he has been knocked out both of his losses. So it should be an interesting fight. This one could go many different ways. Me personally, I am going to go ahead and take Natividad with the plus 155, and Rock here is going to take Batgeral with the minus 185. Should be a banger.